It's exciting to be able to target early literacy learning through both collaborative instructional application and timely data evaluation. This is another example of how our students and our district level leadership are working as one dedicated team toward the goal of student success.
In the classroom, our students and teachers are highly engaged in learning to read. Our early learners are building a strong literacy foundation, while teachers, academic coaches, principals, and district leaders are working together to evaluate and monitor student progress.
It is our responsibility to look at each individual child and meet them where they are. Our teachers and leaders meet regularly to celebrate successes and address needs. This allows us to immediately and more effectively coach our teams of teachers and paraprofessionals.
Teachers and paraprofessionals can now instantly modify instruction using regular assessments that also give our students a clear picture of their own learning progress. This instructional partnership ensures that targeted strategies are being used consistently and applied effectively.
The internal work conducted by our data teams and led by our coaches has real impact and serves to change our behavior in the classroom. Our external collaboration with assistant superintendents, directors, and supervisors ensures alignment with the COB teaching and learning standards.
We have implemented ongoing training to support our teachers and paraprofessionals in this process. We are now better able to identify individual needs early in each student's learning experience and can more effectively plan and implement instruction to meet those specific needs.
The data we are collecting will continually inform and evolve best practices in balanced literacy learning throughout the district.
It has been really awesome just to sit back and watch the different departments within Cobb County Schools, the teaching and learning, leadership, and the actual works that's going on out in the schools, and watching us all kind of pull together. We are actually live on conference calls, looking at data, going through, determining best steps for kids, talking about accelerated interventions, like what are the things we're going to do next.
It has really been a group effort. The district as well as local schools have truly partnered in a collaborative responsibility, and the collective expertise that we're drawing together to meet our students is in some ways unprecedented. Coming together as a district and looking at that formative data and deciding what do we need to do as a district to support the principal in the school, what do we need to do to support the student, and making sure that we then come back in a few days and see how does that start looking. I just think it's an incredibly exciting time.
Parents need to know that the schools are working on individual skills with every student in this district and communicating expectations with parents and providing activities to enhance reading performance.
One of the most unique aspects of this program is the collaboration between everybody. The kindergarten team, including the teachers and the paras, collaboration with the coaches. It's been great to see county people come in.
Now we have something structured and it's organized, it's interactive. We have every piece that's necessary to cater to every learning style in this new adoption, and I love it.
We can see exactly what we need to be covering with the students. We're assessing after 10 days. That gives me a clearer picture of how the students are doing, who I need to continue to work with.
You see a teacher just going there at the end of their rope. And you walk into a classroom of students that you knew this teacher had scores that weren't that great the first time. However, we reassessed on the second cycle. And there was a particular one in general that she came and she said, they got it. What we saw in that moment was a teacher that felt confident about what she had done in that classroom. We saw students that were learning. And we saw students that we would have said would not have gotten it before because they had a label of some sort. But because we've installed and we've put in place this frequency to sit and see my immediate supervisor, my superintendents and deputy superintendents and teaching and learning directors and assistants at a table in a Skype session, and I can go back and tell them that, they felt like, okay, they get it, you get it. And we're willing to do whatever it takes at this point for learning and for students. And that's the piece for me that will get me up every morning and that will have me support this program through and through and push it to as many grades as I can, because this is the piece that makes the difference.